Hello, everyone. I am Tarangita, currently working as an HR director at Infogain. I come from a very humble background and I got into this field because I wanted to help individuals to reach their full potential. To tell you the fact, as a first female in my family to graduate from college, working and doing this interview would not have been possible, but here I am. To me, HR is more than a job. It's my life's mission. I feel fortunate from the time I entered the work world. I have experienced many different cultures, seen many different lived experience, worked across different geographies. For the past 2 decades, I had been partnering with the business leaders to create impactful people-centric solution that helps grow the business in an ever-changing and an uncertain environment. Focusing on areas like change, organization development, leadership coaching, and talent management means a lot to me. Definitely, pandemic has a huge contribution to the overall changes in the business world and workplace. To find clarity and confidence in an environment of uncertainty is daunting for everyone, for anybody who's even doing the business. As we emerge from the after effects of the pandemic, organizations are preparing to pivot towards the future. Businesses will still fundamentally have visions, missions, objectives. However, the path to fulfill that is quite different now. Now more than ever, business needs HR. If the businesses did not know prior to March 2020, they are extremely aware of it now. I'm happy to tell you that in many places, HR was seen as workplace first responders who was working with the leaders to develop, engage, upskill, and retain employees effectively. HR's touchpoint was felt in every corner during pandemic. In fact, the research papers also say that 82% of HR professionals said that leadership was relying on them to steer the business situations, to navigate through the pandemic. Yes, HR is making the difference, and I will continue saying that. And this dynamic will grow even after the crisis will fade away. To answer to the question where we are heading, I would prefer to look at is what are the three learnings HR had from this pandemic, right? And what HR professionals should focus for ongoing. Three things. One, I would say leadership to connect or communicate with employees clearly, consistently, and transparently. Pandemic forced the world to work from home and virtually. That practically shut down all the water cooler talks, short human interactions. Hence, it's extremely important for us to evaluate and communicate, communicate, and communicate. That's the only mantra I would say. The second is the HR and the leaders should devote time and effort to leverage technology and data metrics. Today, HR's expertise in blending emotions, strategy, design, data, and technology, we can create meaningful and measurable impact for the organization across the globe. So, hence, it's extremely important for HR leaders and the HR team to leverage technology, AI, and data to make informed decisions. Third, but the most important part, which I feel is build effective people management. Train your managers, train your leaders to be effective people manager who are compassionate and can create to a high performing culture. Most of the research proved that employees do not leave organization, they leave their managers. So in the virtual world and in future, we need managers who are genuinely very effective, who are genuinely taking care of their teams, understand where the upscaling is required, what their people are required. In fact, all the FANG companies, all the world's best companies, they are just focusing as much time as possible, their money and effort to manage the managerial level and to help them to step up to retain workforce. So these will be my three things. What we're learning. Good question. And I would say HR is a catalyst. Definitely plays a big role in cultivating a rewarding, high performing, and a growth mindset culture that helps uncovers hidden talent, retain talent, attract talent, all of that. How do we engage and create a conducive mindset culture are critical factors in dealing with great resignation era. When we look at the concept of talent management, what is extremely important is what does what matters to our employees? What do they want? It's not one size which fits all, right? If this company is doing this, not necessarily all the companies or all the employees in the other companies will appreciate that. So change is the only constant thing. In order to have any organization to grow, they need to adapt to changes effectively and to create a culture of growth mindset, which always start from the top management. Let me say that. Long story short, I would like to share a simple framework which can help any HR professional in a small, medium, or a large organization to cope with the existing talent war. And I would rather call this as a talent war than a great resignation period, because this is the time where you would want to have your talent to be with you, right? I think the first is regular pulse check-in. Listen to the employees. Just listen. What do they want? Make your engagement plans, the OD intervention based on what your people want, not what your board wants, not what your stakeholder wants, right? Well-being and encourage a healthy work-life balance. Extremely important. Everybody is looking for flexibility. The organization which can provide flexibility to their talent, the organization which can take care of their talent, that talent will take care of their business and their customer. Period. Upskilling of your talent proactively. See what are the gaps. See how you can give them a career advancement of opportunities. These are some things which are extremely important. And the chances of having resignations when the employees are felt heard, respected, appreciated, and have a growing opportunity would be much lesser than in a normal scenario. I think the HR's role is not solely defined by how it protects business from liability and penalties. HR finds its meaning and a full value in an ability to cultivate business performance and growth. HR is meant to drive enterprise forward, and HR is making a difference. So I would only request, let us all make our workplace a great place to work and a happier place to work.